Hi guys, this is Yard Vlog 16 and it's not a very good day today. Bit overcast and gloomy, bit of drizzle about. I got a spare hour, so I thought I'd do a bit of a vlog so you guys can see what I've been doing. Thanks to you lot for sticking with me, so much appreciated. With my Land Rover 90 Defender as well. We'll have a quick walk around to that. I got a bit of interest of people who want to see it. So, or when we do a walk around of it, so we'll have a look at that. Like I said, I don't know what the picture's going to be like today, because it's a bit gloomy out there. I did notice it's a bit shaky when I'm walking, but I can't really do much about that, to be honest though. We'll go in the barn now. I got to put new lights in here. I put a new light up there, Sealy one. Dear mind, £80 hours, LEDs. Only 70 watt, but it's alright, I'm happy enough with it. I got to put the light on. This was full of old hay, really old hay. There must have been 50 broken bales in here. So we've done a fair bit of work and we dug it out. I mean, dug out this deep for years. It's only an earth floor. Last side is all my best hay up there. For when I get the calves, there's 100 good bales there. It's a good start. And I got old bales behind, there's a bit of bedding. I will get some straw. So anyway, I cleaned this out. All my fencing gear's by there now. I've got to buy some more posts. Some more netting, a lot of fencing stuff, yeah. I got a torch in me because it's so dark in here. Some stuff there, chicken wire, all my fencing tools. So I'll be doing videos on fencing when I start. A lot of fencing stuff, barbed wire under there. I only use small posts, 3 inch. They do the job alright. That's all my ladders. I actually want a different set of ladders, but again, I bought extra podium, another podium, so I've got 3 podiums now. 1 metre, 1.5 and a 1.7, but I want a 1.9 at feet height, like. But, so my collection's coming along good. Bought a few more of these, proper ones, light ones. I got a lot of scaffolding around, you see, so I'm sorting it all out. My clips, and I fill this up with clips, I'll get a lot more clips. A lot of scaffolding to go up. It's only got earth floor, see? What's surprising? Hi Kush, what are you doing? So it looks like it's been lying in there. I'd say that's a den or something. I'll watch it don't come out and take my hand off. Whatever it is. There's another all there. So yeah, it's a bit dubious, isn't it? The dubious holes they are. I wouldn't say a rat. A camel could go in them, the size of them. I will have hay in here in the future again, but it's just easy at the moment. It gives me, creates, a lot of this stuff was in the cow shed, see, which I had to clean out. So, all in one place then, the building stuff and my fencing gear. I'm cleaning up the yard, scraping it all. A lot more to do, all this side here. Got to clean more around here. I still want to get more grass off. I think you'll notice it's a bit cleaner. Max Better's gone from by here. I got to clean all this away. I've been scrapping a hell of a lot. Got to clean in there. I think she's following me for the video today. Oh Kush. Them trees are coming down by there, so keep a lookout for them. I will definitely put in scaffolding up. I'm taking them down in chunks, so I don't like how close they are to the house. And that end one is rotten, so we won't have a very safe hinge on it either. So look out for that. I'm going to scaffold off the grass up the inside, similar to that scaffold tower, out to the stuff I got in there, and then chunk it down. Take all the limbs off first with the pole saw from when I'm up there. To be surprised, even them could fall over onto the road. And we'll do that. Definitely, that'll be soon, I will. I'm leaving the boat here and do something with it in the future. Just make it pretty or something, I don't know, paint it, put flowers in it. I don't know, I've got an idea to do with that. I've got a lot of ideas to do with buildings, and a sheet on the front of this, tin sheet there. I'm just going to modernise all the buildings we got. This is coming from you, and I've got to clean up this now. By next week all this will be clean. I got new gates, got a lot more gates going on around here. So I'm going to make a compound up on the caravans better. That's my first set I got here, they turned up Sunday. So I'm happy with them. good solid gates, good strong gates, 8x8, so 16-foot span. I just got to put them on the table before I do anything with them and weld mesh on them. I got a fair bit of mesh, so I might have to cut them to match the squares and just tack it on and paint them. So that'll be a good, one good set. And I'll show you where they go in now when you go on the back. I'm cleaning up by here. We have been cleaning. I've had a few loads of scrap from you. I've had two loads, and I've got another load in the van, which I'll show you in a minute. So still a lot more to do, but we are getting there, I think. All this got to be scrapped and cleared. I'm going through it all. I want to clear all the wall away because I used to be painted white. That was nice. Edge trimmers on here, edge cutter on the old Zeta. Ready to smash some more bramble on another video, which will be coming up. Look at all this stuff I got to go through. Chucked in a pile for a minute. I still got the Triumph in there, which we'll be doing videos on painting there. I still got this. I haven't given up on this. On Bill, the old Discovery. All the wind is blowing all my covers off here. It's now windy around here. So I might just take the cover off that and leave it off. Let me show you what I do by here. I cut a lot of wood up. I've done 5-ton bags recently. So had a good bit of a go there. Cut a lot of ash up, some big chunks of ash. And if I see any squares, the savable, like good chunks, that could be used like blocks, chocks, or anything like for when I'm jacking stuff up. I wouldn't give it to them because they're too handy, especially good hardwood like ash or oak. I've got big oaks. When I start cutting them, I'll have a lot more there. So these are all my squares. If I got square chunks that are in the wood I'm cutting, look at them. They're nice, aren't they? As chocks. So I keep them. That'd be sacrilege to burn them as firewood. Sacrilege, I reckon. It's a good word for it. I haven't took it down here before, I. Look at all this bramble. It all have to be cleared. There's a fence I put up 30 years ago. Look at all the bottles I got. I got to clear all this. My old spray booth had all the gear behind there. When I first put it up, I had loads of fans. I had 2 fans, a 36-inch and a 24. I still got the 24 over the shed over there. At the moment, it's got a little fan down there sucking out the floor. But I used to pump it back into the top. There's a proper spray booth that. This is spray bake. I'm going to tin round that. I got a lot of ideas to do with buildings here. I make new buildings and tidy up the ones I got. And a fresh tin that all the way around to put a new Apex roof on it in the future. I got a new door for it. I'll show you that now. Oh, I've got a fire over there. Some more stuff. Got to burn that. Anyway, we leave the Land Rover till last. I'll come back to that. I'll just go for a walk up here. As I said, I don't know how bouncy it is when I'm walking around. In the next few weeks, I'm going to start making a new log shed by here. So a lot more logs to do every year. I'm doing lots of logs. And now it's just a temporary thing, but it's been here a few years. It's only low, we've got to duck our head on it in there. It's a bit silly. I did do it for a few years in the spray booth, see, when I stopped painting. But because I started painting again, still got a Triumph in there, so I can't go in there. I got enough boards, wooden boards, to do like a 16 by 16 or 20 by 16 shed by here. And I'll do it high as well. So inverse my van pretty much in the front of it. So definitely be doing that soon with a tin roof. That'll be a lot better by then. So there'll be a panel fence across here, Addis fence, and big blue gates are going to cross here. So they'll be by here then. We'll come back to the Land Rover now. So then big gates going to cross here, and there'll be another fence going up here. With my compound in there then, with another set of gates there. So it'll be twin gated by here, and fenced down there so you can't walk into here then. So that's my idea. I'm going to do it. That's the last area to clean up then, for there. I got to do a hell of a lot of work on the floor, because it's so wet, yeah. I was going to sell the old JCB, to be honest though. There's a lot of ideas about it, but I can't bring myself to do it. We've had it 20 odd years. It does work, it just takes a bit of time to get going. So I'm gonna I'll sign up one day for a video. You'd be surprised, it does start and run as mad as it looks. I'll just make a bonnet for it. I might even make a bit of a canopy because the cab rotted away, and I wish I kept it now, but the cab rotted away and I chucked it away. But if I just make a cover, would be better, and a bit of yellow paint or something. Anyway, so I've been scrapping. The sheet had blown off our best Rover. That was a wedding car one. I painted that right round. So that was a nice car, that is. Put the sheet back on it. Been now windy here. Low mileage. Been cutting up loads of scrap. My last video I think was scrapping. Cutting up scrap. Range Rover front axle. I cut it all up into manageable chunks, see, because it's in the van in here. If I was putting it on trailers, don't matter. But like I said, I've got no tow hitch on here. I've got 2 trailers but no tow hitch. When one of these come on the road, the Jeeps, I'll start using trailers again as well then. But I cut up loads of caravan axles. The amount of them I've had is crazy. All different axles up there. There's a load of heavy which I'm taking tomorrow. I've got to cut a bit more today, and I'm happy then. Yeah, so what I'll do now, before I get the caravans back in, I'm going to put the bays down where I want them. Hardcore, because it's that wet, yeah. This year have just been terrible. So I priced it about $240 for a 10-ton load of like sub base, big base, and like dusting as well. So it'll whack down tidy. I'll put the black stuff down, the landscape fabric, and make the bays tidy while they're empty now, and then get the new people back into them in on hard stands. So it'll take a bit of time to get it all done, but that's what I want to do, because I'm fed up with the mud like this. Some of the bays are done, but a lot of them this year just seem to be really muddy. Let me take you through my hand and show you. I say I'm trying to keep as steady as I can. Someone come in Sunday when I wasn't here, and look, they got stuck in the mud. Some people are just a bit crazy, like they drive off the track round straight through the muddiest bit they can find. So I know the road is here and it's solid and built up over the years, but you go off there and, well, it's just the amount of rain we've had. I still got a bit more clearing to do over there. I still got to clear around there from the boat around. Still got to do that, pull up a few more bits out. The caravans will come back down and I change my mind. So they're coming back down and they'll be coming round then. The worst lot round the back. All the new caravans then will come into the prime area and up the side there. Got a lot to do. But I think it's getting there. Something's happening, must be, because that's what I'm doing all the time. So show what I'm going to do by here now. I'm going to bring that RS fence now, RS fence, back down. There's no big deal. There's no big drama. That's coming back down because I don't want to like a bay up there because it's too muddy. It's making so much work for me. Just concentrate on what's here now, this area there. That fence will be coming back inside here, so the animals will be that side then. And on them gates then on top of there, there's 2 gates in there which will be going on here. There's 2 big gates, exactly the same ones as down there, will be crossed here with mesh on. So they'll be the gates. I've got to move the hinge down I have to fit them onto these lampposts. And I'll tin the top of these as well. Put them in years ago, but they're alright, nice and strong. Oh, this is a compound, my friend's compound this is. He'd like rent off us. Same with caravan bays. I need to keep stuff in here. That's my new door there. Nice solid steel door for the spray booth. Look how strong that is. The door on it fell apart and it's not the best. I'll come to that another time anyway with the spray booth. I've got so many things on the go, it is hard to keep track of where I am, even myself. A lot of ideas like, well, that's definitely coming out next 2 days. Drag that out and them gates. So that's that. Look at all this, I've got to smash the brambles. All this up here, look. That's nasty. This side, they cut this edge of the tractor every year. It's nice. So we come in here, so your fence still on nice in there. You can't see it. When I cut it back, you'll see it then. Because the animals will have all this as well as the implements, and I'll stack them up here. It's gone a bit soft now, the ground, but this was a bit of an hard stand here. We had a lot of planings. Road planings went into there. I dragged 2 trailers out for scrap. Here's one I started making years ago. I put another axle on it. I put 2 axles on off a caravan. But I give up on it then. I just didn't carry on with it. Doubled the front hitch to make it stronger, because normal galvanised hitches are just not strong enough. But like I said, just give up on it. So chopping up today. Another one by there, got to chop up. I got another 2 axles. I must have cut, well, there's 4 axles. There's 4 there. There's another 2 in there, 6 axles. There's 2 more axles by here. We had loads of axles. I must have cut 14 axles. Or with all these now, 14, 16 axles. And I tried selling them before on eBay. Nothing. Couldn't shift them. So I'm not sitting on them anymore. Cut them up. They go in. Keeping the plough. Old Ferguson plough. That'll go on a lighter load. Scrap. These here. That's off a muck spreader, so I keep that. All these bits here and I keep. I'm doing my Wessex mower restoration. One of my followers was really asking about it, Sam. So I'll be doing that. Keep a look out for that, Sam. Definitely get in next week. I've got to get the Land Rover in first. That's why I'm holding off. And this will be in a little area in front of it then I can still work on in the dry. Although Christmas I'll work on that then. So I've got to finish rubbing it down and we'll start painting it. I'll show you my Land Rover. I've had it for 6 years. And it hasn't run for 6 years, mine, but when it did drive in, it sounded quite tidy. We'll have a look at it now. And you guys recognise this, the Solo-Matic tow frame, A-frame. I've had that a few years, it's been a good one, they do. It's what the RAC and AA use. But I want to get the extending arms I do, that go in there for the longer fronts, longer bonnets like. It's starting to get a bit heavier now, so I'll do this a bit quick now. On the Land Rover. Like I said, 6 years have been here, I've acquired it now. So I'll push it in the dry. At minimum next week it's got to go in. I made a bit of room for it. Here it is, but yeah. So the Defender 90 on a J92. Needs a front bumper, obviously. I bent bloody arm into there. I thought I was tied to something tidy and it wasn't. Because I was just looped round to tie my trailer to, lock it to. But anyway, there it is. And it's quite a solid little thing, to be honest though. So I enjoy doing this up. Here we are, as soon as on the road last. Yeah, they're good on. Fair dues. I'm happy with it. It's a pickup, like I said, on a J92. I'm sure it's the 300 engine in it. I'm not really that up on Land Rovers, to be honest though. It's got a nice body on the back. Oliver Williams pickup. Exactly for me now when I get the cows and all that. 110 I would have rather, to be honest though. Get more in there. But this will be alright. I was going to get some steels for you, I don't know, undecided. Maybe leave some comments what you think if it look better with the farm steels on. All these alleys. I know they're the right ones, the TDI ones. And I don't know where to put that sticker back on. If I paint it, or just leave it normal. I think they're on early ones, weren't they? I don't know much about it, like I said. Let's look inside. It's not bad. I've seen worse. It's doable. Headlining I need though, that's falling down. I'll just stick him up or something. I have been looking, parts are quite expensive for them, to be honest. Even like things like this, headlinings. When it was drove in here, it sounded tidy. Let's have a look on the bonnet. Bit open. Look. I know some mice been living under here. I did try starting it, but it wouldn't have none of it. It was just spinning over. So I'll have to look at the diesel side of it. A few mice been living in the rug, the bonnet rug, which is not great because they made holes in it. I'll have to get do one of them. But I'm sure that's the 300. And you guys know to give me a definite on that. As far as I'm concerned, what I've been looking at, it is the 300 with a plastic top like that. But it's all there. Right, so I'll video when I'm trying to start it. That's what I'll do. I'll do a video on trying to start this. I'm sure someone will be interested in that. All the Land Rover lovers. But it's solid enough. Solid enough chassis on it. It's alright. Yeah, so it's all there. So this will be an interesting one. Like I said, I got loads to do anyway, loads on the go. I've got the other one. But even if I just use the other one, just mow around the farm or something, I don't know. But I'll get them both on the road eventually. Most probably I'll go on that one first. But I will do, I'll do videos on both of them when I'm doing stuff to them. But this one I'll definitely, look at that. Ugh. Mice, rats, anything like that. I hate them. I might get a winch front bumper. You can spend hundreds on front bumpers. Well, you can spend thousands on bloody stuff. So I'll have to watch what I'm doing with it. But it's pretty straight just to get I'd say 4 tyres. Like I said, I haven't decided on keeping these wheels or go for steels. Because it's got the farm back. It's going to be on a farm. It might look more with the part like. Yeah, so I think with steels on, the farm steels. That's what I call them anyway. The old school Land Rovers. Like I used to work on the old ones, Series 3s and all them. I've done a fair bit on them when I was young, but I haven't done much on the Defenders. But this will be interesting. So by next week, this will be in. My Wessex mower will be in front of it, and it'll be in the drive, so I can start like charging and put a battery on, wind him over a bit, get some diesel coming through. And I've been starting for 6 years, so I'll put the video on and leave a code and look out for a video on this then. Like I said, some will find it interesting, I'm sure. Well, there we are. I think I've chopped enough now on this one. Look at the mud there. This needs some serious stone to fill all this up. It's just always got bad areas like. Actual roadway is solid, it's down there. We filled this with scalpings and planings and everything all down here. But it's just that area there. I either holding it because we got a roadway, if you know what I mean, and I haven't got nowhere to go, and I can't come across there now because we've drained all down the side. I've done a lot of work there. I just had to fill this with stone. We'll dig a bit of an hole, put stone in there. It's not an option, isn't it? Yeah, I'll do that. Dig a good hole, load a big stone in there. There we are. I better get on with it. I got to cut up scrap, get the rest of the axles cut, and get them in there. So that's what I mean. Big blade gates be going across here, and a fence down there with a new log splitting shed there, drying room there. Gonna buy a new splitter, big electric splitter like I used to have. I want it in the dry, a bit better now, and I'll get two splitters. Might even get a tractor one in the future, 3-point link. But there we are. I've rabbited on enough, I think. But just thanks for following me. I do appreciate it. And like I said, I got lots more to show. I haven't even touched the surface really. Like I said, we've got animals coming next year, so I'll be going more into that side of it as well. I'll be buying Dexters. So just keep with me. Yeah, here's them gates by here. So another pair of them gates, exactly the same, identical, which will be going across the top up there, but they won't have the palisade on. They'll just have mesh. I'm just going to weld mesh onto them. I just thought I'd add this onto it because I've cut it up now and show what it's like. Another van by there, so I'll load the chunks into the bucket, and because that's a little narrow bucket, it goes straight in the back end and tips it. Do some my scrap video. So I cut that trailer up, the one that was by there. I used my trusty Husky and a gas axe over there. So there's all chunks. Some more axles by here, more axles by there, That's why I do the sections like that. There's 3 axles, like an hitch, another axle there, axle over there, half axles really, and I got one more axle I got to cut now by after dinner. It's Tuesday now, so I'll get this on tonight now. So I do them the same day as when I do the video, as when I upload it. It all goes on the same day. Any videos you see, that's the day it's done. Well, here we are then, guys. I'll leave it there. Plenty more videos to follow. Check out my channel for weekly uploads. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Cheers.